annual pre-Diwali pollution debate is back and the same old crackers are to blame for Delhi's toxic air. Narrative is unfolding ahead of the Festival of Lights. The Aam Aadmi Party has officially launched an anti-cracker campaign called Diya Jalao Patakhe Nahi campaign, urging Delhiites to refrain from burning crackers on Diwali because as per the Delhi Sarkar, patakhe will increase the already poor pollution levels. BJP on expected lines is accusing AAP of hypocrisy. They are reminding their political rivals of the day when Kejriwal was released on conditional bail and how AAP workers celebrated with crackers. So is Diwali to blame for pollution or is it another way to spin the narrative? Let's show you some data on another aspect of the debate, and the aspect is that of stubble burning. One state that is constantly blamed for adding to Delhi's pollution woes is the state of Punjab, which is also ruled by the Aam Aadmi Party. And here's a comparison. We'll play out the graphics for you on the screen. The comparison of the stubble burning instances in Punjab and Haryana between the years 2021 and 2024. What do the numbers say? In 2021, in Punjab, it was 1946. In Haryana, it was 850. Number of times parali burning was reported in 2022. Take a look at the numbers. In Punjab, it came down to 1,238 incidents and Haryana 168. In 2023, once again, there was reduction seen in the Punjab numbers when it comes to parali burning, 1,388, Haryana 542. Then in 2024, Punjab 1,113 and Haryana, the data says 559 incidents of parali burning was reported. Now, this is data from 15th September to 15th October. Let's show you some more details. Now, this is about parali numbers. Now, listen into the pollution war of words.
दिवाली के अवसर पर जो पटाखे जलने से धुआं पैदा होता है, पराली का जो धुआं है और ख़ास तौर से त्योहारों की वजह से सड़कों पे जो जाम की स्थिति बन रही है, उससे जो गाड़ियों का धुआं है, इन तीनों के एक साथ मिलने से प्रदूषण का स्तर दिवाली के बाद बढ़ने की संभावना जो है वो एक्सपर्ट्स के द्वारा व्यक्त की जा रही है। इसलिए मैं दिल्ली के सभी लोगों से ये निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ कि सभी लोग सतर्क रहें।
आम आदमी पार्टी ने अभी एक कैंपेन लॉन्च किया है कि फटाके नहीं जलाने हैं क्योंकि प्रदूषण होता है। तो जब शराब घोटाले में लिप्त मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल उस समय पर कंडीशनल बेल पर बाहर आए और आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता फटाके फोड़ रहे थे, वो नॉन पोल्यूटिंग फटाके थे।
Let's go across to our guests. Shehzad Poonawalla, Karan Verma, Kamruzaman Chaudhary continue to be with us. We're also going to be joined by Siddharth Sharma of the Aam Aadmi Party. We have Jaidhar Gupta, founder of Nirvana, being on the broadcast. In fact, let me first begin with you, Mr. Gupta. And we've heard this every year. Winter's approach, along with it, the AQI level dips, pollution rises. We've seen pollution in Yamuna. We've seen pollution in the air. And the war of words remains the same. The blame game remains the same.
Look, nobody's done anything to solve this problem. So far, all I've seen in the last 10 years that I've been an activist in this space is just bickering, dirty politics. There is no intent to solve any problem. I mean, if I look at Aam Aadmi Party, and I personally voted for this party because I thought Mr. Kejriwal was a man of science and he would deal with things scientifically. But I think this is the 10th year of Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. I don't think anything has been dealt with scientifically. I don't even think 10 years in they understand the problem. Either they don't understand the problem or they have no intention of doing anything about reversing air pollution. The other thing is that this is not just a Delhi problem. The entire Indo-Gangetic plain from Punjab to West Bengal, everything is threatened. About 500 million people or probably greater are currently suffering from serious amounts of morbidity and mortality. I'm getting messages of people passing away every day. The obituary sections of newspapers are full.
Right.
I don't know if we have any leadership on health in our country. Nobody's stepping up and talking about this issue.
Okay.
There is no
this is not just a Delhi problem, but tell me, is this just a Diwali problem? Because, when you see all else failing, the political parties start appealing people, diya jalaiye, patake mat jalaiye, whereas reports suggest that, yes, I mean, the pollution that come out of firecrackers is also not good for our health and we are all breathing the same air. But reports suggest that, you know, the impact of that normalizes within 24 hours. But the impact of the vehicular traffic, the dust from construction activities, parali burning or stubble burning remains in the air for a longer duration.
Look, this is a winter problem due to cold air inversion from from about the 10th of October till about the 10th of March. Our air goes to hell in North India. This is a North India problem. This is a winter problem. It's not like our habits become better in the summer months, but because of the winds and the wind speeds and the heat and hot air rises, we get a lot of dispersal. That's why our AQI levels go into the moderate. We never go to good, but we go to moderate or poor in the summertime. But winter time, because of the cold air inversion, all of our bad habits come to the forefront, and we get stuck in a gas chamber.
Right, but we know this every winters, right? So why are we not better prepared? I think that's the question that the politicians and parties need to answer. Shehzad Poonawala, Aam Aadmi Party blames Haryana, Aam Aadmi Party blames Uttar Pradesh, and are they entirely wrong in saying that the incidents of parali burning have gone up in the BJP ruled states in Uttar Pradesh and Haryana, and nothing is being done? Their allegation is deliberately so that it becomes a Delhi problem, so that it becomes the Aam Aadmi Party's issue.
First of all, Swati, here is a Times of India report from 2018 when Mr. Kejriwal was not in power in Punjab. Stubble burning in Punjab, not Haryana, UP, solely responsible for rising Delhi pollution. In fact, he has a video, if you just allow me 10 seconds to play this.
पंजाब के अंदर का पोर्शन है तो बच्चे हर साल यही होता है 25 अक्टूबर से 20 नवंबर के बीच में दिल्ली का पोल्यूशन बढ़ता है और दिल्ली के पोल्यूशन को बढ़ने का कारण पराली है और कोई कारण नहीं है लेकिन जैसा मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूं कि
He used to blame only Punjab. Today they are blaming UP and Haryana. They might even blame Israel and Lebanon war. They can do anything. The fact is that the internal causes of pollution in Delhi are vehicular pollution, biomass burning, dust, construction dust.
But Shehzad, I just played out data. I just played out data from 2021 to today. In 2024, the incidence of parali burning has come down.
Swati, because we are chasing something that is not the factor at all. The parali burning is for a limited period. Even now, if you see Akanksha Khajuria's report today or yesterday, if I am right, she has put out how the data of Punjab, it still contributes 65 to 70% of the parali burning incidents, where it has crossed 2,000 in Punjab. It is not even half in UP and Haryana combined. But that is a distraction. The real cause is neither the Diwali Patakas, which happens for 1 day, neither is it the parali burning, which happens for 15 days. Okay. It is the internal causes on which they have done nothing, and therefore let me just give you one example of what the biggest contributors. Just 20 seconds more. Eastern, Western, peripheral. One second. Swati, just 20 seconds. Okay. I request you just 20 seconds because I don't want to be just doing blame game. While the central government has created Eastern and Western Peripheral Expressway, which took away 30 to 40,000 trucks away from Delhi. We have got the metro system, which has contributed to the road transport system. But the Aam Aadmi Party, except for blaming Punjab once, blaming the Diwali Fatakas, and look at the hypocrisy. They blame Diwali Fatakas and they celebrate with Fatakas when Kejriwal comes out on bail.
Siddharth Sharma, all year round, the government does nothing. And when winter, the AQI level dips, the government starts blaming BJP. They start appealing to people ki diya jalao, patake na jalao, as if Diwali and the firecrackers are the biggest contributors. Please respond. And in fact, we have somebody on the panel who says he voted for the Aam Aadmi Party because he expected Kejriwal to change things. Please respond. Siddharth Sharma.
Yeah. Thank you for that panelist who voted for Aam Aadmi Party. Anyway, I find it a little paradoxical, Swati, that the Prime Minister of India, Modi ji, living in Delhi, breathing Delhi air, drinking Yamuna ji water, and still he is not complaining about pollution, but the entire BJP ecosystem is complaining about pollution. Yet if the BJP ecosystem blames Aam Aadmi Party, it is the most obvious giveaway that BJP
what kind of an explanation is that?
Here.
That the Prime Minister is not speaking about air pollution and Yamuna pollution. So, जिस दिन Prime Minister बोलेंगे उसी दिन आप सफाई शुरू कर देंगे, उसी दिन सब खत्म हो जाएगा. Are you waiting for him to say something? To act?
No,
or are you going to listen to the people who gave you that mandate?
I think the viewers of Times Now have understood what I said. Why the Prime Minister has not spoken is simply because of the fact that right now, as of now, any of your Times Now viewers can find it on the live AQI. Noida in UP air quality is worse than Delhi. The second point, the Sabarmati River in Ahmedabad is the third most polluted river in India. And Madhya Pradesh is burning more parali than Punjab is. All these are ruled by BJP.
Yes.
Now, as far as coming to the substantive part, we all know that pollution, the global climate change, these things have a universal issue. These are universal issues. And for these kind of universal issues, a synergetic, all party, all state, all the stakeholders have to come together.
But sir, tell
For
me,
example-
road
for example,
dust, vehicles,
complete?
domestic fuel burning, industrial point sources combine are the biggest contributors.
Yeah,
The internal factors are the biggest contributors. So what can the government, I'm just asking you, what can the government of Delhi, the Aam Aadmi Party, do about this? Instead of waiting all around the year for winters and then start the blame game.
No, we do not wait for it. We have different teams working on different things. For example, Delhi has an electric vehicle policy and nearly 4,000 electric vehicle buses and nearly 2 lakh electric vehicle private vehicles. So adjacent Noida or adjacent Gurugram or adjacent Ghaziabad, why doesn't it have an electric policy and why doesn't it have even a single electric bus? That's the question.
All right.
If Delhi can give 24/7 free electricity because of which no diesel generator sets are running, why can't exactly the same thing happen in Noida, Gurugram?
Okay, you're saying you've taken multiple steps on ground, but it fails to show impact. And you're saying BJP is also responsible. Let me bring in others also. Karan Verma wants to come in. Karan Verma, Siddharth Sharma is saying parali burning in MP, parali burning in UP. There's pollution in Sabarmati River as well. But nobody will talk about that because those are BJP ruled states. Please respond.
You know, Swati, the most scathing indictment of AAP's policies towards pollution came from the Supreme Court when Judge Dhulia said that you are not serious about pollution and that is why you are not contributing towards the RRTS Delhi Meerut project. You can spend your money on advertisement, but you cannot spend on an RRTS project which can actually decongest the area and improve as far as pollution is concerned. So, you know, the proof of the pudding lies in the eating. They did not spend on the Delhi RRTS project till they were forced by the Supreme Court. The smog tower. You know, Shehzad ji has time and again exposed them about the defunct smog tower that they installed for 24 crore rupees. They spent 4 crores on its advertisement, but the smog tower doesn't run. It's lying locked and defunct. The third thing is the environmental cess. They've collected 1,286 crores as the environmental cess and they have still not used it. Can you imagine? They have not used the funds. And as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, well, he doesn't complain. He delivers. He delivered on the Eastern-Western Peripheral Expressway and guess what? Who thanked him? It was Arvind Kejriwal who thanked him. That finally somebody took a step to reduce air pollution. The Prime Minister has done something, but Arvind Kejriwal and AAP has abdicated its responsibility. What about the biodecomposer? He spent 4 crores on the advertisement of the biodecomposer that can reduce parali. Why is he not deploying that in Punjab? They have serious answers to give.
Okay. And, you know, since you're citing some data, I also checked something about the AQI. And Mr. Sharma, on number 1 is Purnia in terms of deteriorating AQI levels. Number 2 is New Delhi, 206. And on number 3, right after New Delhi is not. I'm not saying a great thing I'm not saying it's a great thing and something to be proud about for the UP government as well. But just look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers. Even now, in the numbers that I am also looking at, Delhi ka AQI jo hai wo zyada kharab hai if you compare it to Noida. Let me bring in Kamruzaman Chaudhary as well. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, is this just blame game that, you know, winters will pass, people will breathe the poisonous air and move on, and then next year the same story will repeat?
Swati, I'm very sorry. This is not an issue to be politicized or we should do politics on. It affects the lives of the people. Even Chicago's Energy Policy Institute has done a research on this, and it said that average Delhiite will be nearly 12 years. The life expectancy of Delhiite is being reduced because of the pollution. We are all signatory to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals on environment. And we have formed an India's graded action response plan that we call it as a GRAP.
Right.
But what's the problem with that is the central government and the state government, both of them are reactive to the environmental pollution rather than preventive. That is the main issues that we are facing out
Okay,
here.
and what do you think, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, about the politicians jumping to conclusion that it's the firecrackers and it's Diwali which is the biggest contributor? Why do you think that people go after Diwali and firecrackers and don't talk about this issue the entire year?
Because in India you can ignite passions immediately when you link a particular issue with the religious. Of course, in Diwali, people burst firecrackers or light diyas. And there's another issue. I'm not getting into this because I don't want to politicize the environmental issue that's affecting you, me, and everybody that are living in North India right now. But the major sources of pollution include the vehicle pollution, the industrial output, seasonal agriculture,
So internal factors.
burning.
Internal factors are the biggest contributors. But what amazes people and shocks people is the absolute brazenness when it comes to the kind of answers we get, Mr. Gupta, on air pollution and the constant blame game that we witness.
You know, the solution to these problems or to reverse air pollution is actually really, really simple. And I'm shocked that 10 years into this dialogue, we're having debates like we did in 2015. I see nothing different today from the debate that I was part of in 2015. We have to create more awareness and we have to change human behavior. We have to expand the Ujjwala scheme. We need more LPG gas cylinders. The poor people cannot be lighting chulas, especially not in urban India today. Okay, so we need to move the country and the dialogue forward. I don't want smog towers. I don't want cloud seeding. Everything that I hear from the leadership of my city in Delhi is just smog wash. I mean, it's just shocking. Nobody speaks from any science. Nobody's done any environmental impact assessment. And I'm shocked for the rest of the country. UP, Haryana, is there no leadership there? Like, I don't understand why nobody's talking about these issues. I understand that the monitoring infrastructure is the best in Delhi, but the rest of the country is getting smoked
We definitely
as well.
need an attitude change. We need an attitude change. But most importantly, what we need is we need no double standards on part of the politicians, and we need them to practice what they are actually preaching. Gentlemen, thank you very much. With that, I wrap up debate number 2.